And not only is the drug going to be killing people, people be killing each other to get the drug.
Exactly. The violence
It's
that's going to
crazy.
happen.
My dad was quite abusive physically. My mom was very mentally abusive. Um, so I looked for a new family. Like I made my family on the street. I know it's going to kill a lot of people. It's going to suck. I thank God I'm off that fentanyl because it was evil. I've seen many of my friends die. Just this morning I watched a guy overdose and I'm in it for anybody. I wouldn't recommend fentanyl on my worst. I wouldn't wish fentanyl on my worst enemy, let's put it that way. It's terrible, the worst drug ever created.
Welcome to Survivors Project X. Here we share a real story of people who faced addiction and touch life situation. This is not entertainment, this is education and awareness. Please help growing up this channel, subscribe, leave a comment or like. Thank you. Every Wednesday and Saturday new video. If you have any special question for them, please let me know in the comments and I will ask.
Are you asking for permission to film me?
Yeah.
You have my permission.
Yes, thank you. What is your name?
My name is Doug.
Nice to meet you. I am Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Nova Scotia.
How old you?
I'm 51 actually. I was born 1973.
Can you please share your story about how you started to using your first drugs and history of your addiction?
Had a really rough childhood. Both my parents were alcoholics. My dad was quite abusive physically. My mom was very mentally abusive. So I looked for a new family. Like I made my family on the street. I called a lot of people, my brothers and sisters that had no relation to me. And there's a lot of people out there now that are a little older call me Uncle Doug because I try to help the younger generation of people coming up in the drug world and in the drug scene. How I started.
What is your first drug? What do you try?
First drug I ever tried was dilaudid eights. That's a strong painkiller. A girlfriend of mine, well, she was my girlfriend at the time. At the time I was just working for her. I was babysitting her child. I was only 13 years old. She was working in a strip club. And she came home one night and we ended up sleeping together and she wanted to get me high. So she showed me how to do dilaudid in the needle.
Wow.
I hadn't even smoked a joint yet. I didn't even know about weed yet, and I was putting a needle in my arm. And this happened in Ottawa, actually. This is after I was living up in Ottawa for a while. I moved up here when I was 7. I fell in love with the feeling of opiates, and it's been a long journey. In and out of institutions, getting in trouble with the law, doing whatever I could to support my habit. I kept trying to create a new family because my family was broken. I always dated women that had children, and I tried to be, the only goal I had in life was to be a better father than my dad was, even though I was so broken myself. So I tried and tried again and failed a few times, but it wasn't my own child. These were kids that were already in the picture. I still love all of them very much, and I'd love to see them again if I could. Eventually, I hooked up with this one girl, and she had already had a 4-year-old, and we ended up having a child together. And I still have a good relationship with him. I was separated from him for a really long time. He found me when he was 17. We hang out just about every day now, even though I'm messed up. Do my best to try and help him as much as I can. He does his best to help me. I thank God that he only smokes weed. He never got into the hard drugs. If there's anything I'd like to say to anybody out there who's thinking about starting any hard drugs like opiates or cocaine or pills, think twice because it could ruin your life. I didn't explain everything about my life, but there's many stories I could tell you. It all leads to me either going to jail or going to a hospital in the end. I think now in this part of my life, I'm kind of a functioning addict. I'm able to stay out of jail now. I'm able to handle certain drugs, but other drugs I had to give up completely. I thank God that I was able to stop those drugs, because they would have eventually killed me, especially fentanyl. I just recently got off that one about 4 months ago, and I replaced it with crack, which is probably not the best idea, but for now it seems to be working. I'm able to support it a lot better, and my head's not between my knees anymore, and I'm able to function and talk to people. I guess that's why I'm talking to this guy, Mike. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be talking to him at all. I'd probably have my head between my knees all whacked out on fentanyl.
Yep.
So I thank God that I'm off that fentanyl because it was evil. I've seen many of my friends die. Just this morning, I watched a guy overdose and almost die.
How many people you know personally who died this last year?
Can't
In
even
the last
tell.
year alone, 20
20 people who you know
personally, yeah, personal
from
friends.
fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yeah, fentanyl is a killer.
Can't even tell.
And from what I hear, it's getting into all the small towns and cities everywhere, and kids are using it at a younger and younger age, and I just wish they wouldn't touch it. Fentanyl is the worst drug ever created. It'll make you feel really good at first, but then you'll get to a point where you can't live without it. If you don't have it, you'll have flu-like symptoms. You'll be puking, you'll be shitting yourself, you'll have sweats, you will not be able to function at all. You won't even want to get out of bed unless you have that drug in your system. It's a terrible way to live, and I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I wouldn't recommend fentanyl on my worst. I wouldn't wish fentanyl on my worst enemy. Let's put it that way. It's terrible. The worst drug ever created. And I hear there's even worse stuff coming out pretty soon. I don't know what that other one's called. Do you? There's this new stuff coming out. I don't.
Unobtainium.
No. There's a new one coming out.
If you are going to try something, depression, addiction, or suicide thoughts, you are not alone. Here are people who care, who want to listen and help. Please go to support groups are in the screen.
I can't quite remember the name right now, but it's supposed to be a lot stronger than fentanyl, and people are starting to get their hands on it in Ottawa already. I pray to God that somehow that drug gets stopped, because it's gonna kill a lot of people. Because everybody's been on fentanyl for a very long time, and it's not having a good effect anymore. They're gonna want this new drug, and I know it's gonna kill a lot of people. It's gonna suck.
Because people are just gonna go crazy killing each other for it.
Yeah, not only is the drug gonna be killing people, people will be killing each other to get the drug.
Exactly. The violence that's
It's
gonna
crazy.
happen over it is really, really, really scary.
I wish I could remember the name. I just heard it the other day. I wish I could remember the name of this stuff. It's supposed to be really deadly. Like 10 times more powerful than fentanyl. It's gonna be crazy. Fentanyl is bad enough
I don't know about
in its various forms.
hallucinating, but I had a dream. I was awake, and I was awake for too many days, and I believed that I couldn't go to sleep. That if I went to sleep, that the underworld would be able to come up through my sleep.
Really?
Yeah, and I always had to keep my knuckles and my
You're
knives
probably-
locked and loaded.
Probably sleep deprivation was getting to you.
Yeah, and these whispers in my ear that
That happens.
they'll escape out of my body.
Yeah. Sleep deprivation was getting you.
Yeah, that's what got to me.
Even without drugs, if you don't sleep, your mind can start playing tricks on you.
Yeah, that's what happened. And I told them that I was having these feelings. They should have right away put me inside of a
Or hurt yourself.
I ended up hurting somebody.
Yeah.
Well, and somebody ended up hurting me, and then I ended up hurting somebody. So I swear everything can prove on camera, right?
I've been in those states before where I lose control completely, and I called it like being on remote control
Yeah.
because I have no control whatsoever. It's like watching a movie, and I'm just doing all these nasty things to obtain my whatever I need, and I'm just a passenger. I sit back somewhere in the back of my mind and just watch my body go about all this nastiness, and I have no control whatsoever.
It's so scary.
Yeah, I've been there.
No control. And I was like, I started feeling like I was starting to go schizophrenic. And my building, the manager's like, whatever, just go try to sleep it off. I said, how can I sleep it off if I'm scared that in my sleep that they're gonna come and kidnap me and take me away and murder me.
That's when you gotta turn to your friends,
And
the ones you trust, the ones who've given you a reason to trust them. Not just people you got a good feeling about. You need people that have given you a reason to trust them. You turn to them and ask them for help.
And the building, you have to turn to one who slighted you, who stole from you, but stole from you things that stole from you things that we thought really had me, but it's just clothes, it's just things. There's only a fucking four of them, you know? I had 3 loads of laundry stolen. I had $300 cash stolen out of my apartment.
That's your new place? Or
Yeah.
That place I went to with you that time?
Yeah.
How'd they get in your room?
Because they waited for the ladies to do the wellness checks, and the wellness checks, they didn't close the door properly, so they left the door open.
That's fucked. So
Yeah.
the staff is letting them get in.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're getting paid and they're just doing it because somebody pays them.
Once I got my wallet back, I asked the staff to hold on to it. Another $20 went missing, and then magically my house just appears in my bedroom. I knew it wasn't that wallet. And they told me they're gonna come help me get my room organized. Every time they come, they never fucking do anything. They just come. There's this one certain staff set it out for me.
And she lives in a building where they're supposed to have, what's it called, supervised living? And they're supposed to like help the people, like especially addicts. There's a button you can press in your room if you're using.
Oh,
and
no, not even. They didn't even get those installed yet.
They didn't even install those yet?
No, but you can still make the call to the front desk.
Oh yeah, you can call the front desk and let them know you're using, so they'll come and check on you if you're by yourself.
Yeah.
And they have nurses on staff and everything, but I think the place is totally crooked. My brother was living there for a while too, and he had to get out of there because all his stuff got stolen too. I think the staff's on
And
it.
your son living with you in the street?
Right now, yeah, it's just it's a misunderstanding between my brother and my son. Me and my brother have a 2-bedroom apartment, and my son came to stay with us. And I just now this morning learned the truth about what's going on. Me and my brother got messed up. We relapsed and ended up in the hospital because we got sick. And while we were in the hospital, a bunch of bad shit happened around our apartment, and my brother blamed my son for it, but I know now that it wasn't my son. It was actually my nephew that caused all the problems.
He's really young.
It's my nephew that caused all the problems.
Is your son in addiction too?
No.
He smokes pot.
Smokes pot, that's it.
It's still addiction, I guess, in a way, but
I don't think he'll ever smoke crack or anything.
he doesn't smoke crack or do fentanyl or anything like that.
needles.
I promote him to smoke weed. I don't really care that he does. I mean, what's going to be in danger when you smoke weed? A chocolate bar? You know, like, come on, weed's harmless. I mean, I guess it's not harmless to some people, but to most people, it's pretty lightweight stuff. And I'd buy as much of the stuff as I can for him. You know what I mean? Like,
For us, it was a gateway drug.
I didn't even get to try weed, never did hard stuff.
Oh yeah, you didn't. For me, it
I
was
jumped right in
my
at both feet.
generation. It was a gateway drug. We started with marijuana. We'd steal from our parents. Like I found, like my dad had like an ounce or half ounce in his nightstand, so I'd steal a little bit of that, bring it to school to be popular, be the roller.
When I was in junior high, my best friends.
Junior high,
When I was in junior high, my best friend's father was a coke dealer in the projects. He was like one of the biggest coke dealers, so he would steal coke off his parents, and I'd steal beer from mine. And we'd get together at the park and have a little party. I remember us making a campfire to cook the coke into crack. We would light a campfire to save on the lighters, so we'd have the lighters to smoke with. And we built our pipes out of cans.
I hate cans.
I cooked up my first freebase in a little kiddie park under the swing set.
Do you have some message to younger generation who only in the start to have fun, something like drugs?
That there's way more things to have fun with, and that these are fake fun. This is fake fun. This fun doesn't last. This fun actually turns into misery.
It's a nightmare. And it'll lead to losing everything you have that you love, including all your friends, your family, all your property. Everything you love will slowly be ripped away from you, or it might happen real fast, depending on how deep you go and how fast you go there.
And friends who you think are your friends are not your friends. Some friends just want to use you for sex, for different things, and they'll offer you drugs as like a payment. That's not how love, making love is supposed to be formed. Sex is supposed to be for sex. Sex is for someone you care about, somebody you're with. I don't think sex should be something that you trade for drugs. Personally. That's what I would say. That when you're young, that's often what ends up happening.
Yep. It's craziness. I gotta do this before we go.
Okay.
Gotta get this clean as I can. I gotta clean this mess up too.
Who's scared suicide?
Hey, plumber.
Hey, plumber. Plumber's definitely a great guy to speak with.
We're doing an interview to keep kids off drugs.
This is plumber.
It's okay. It's a documentary to keep kids off drugs.
This
To help
is
kids stay off
plumber.
drugs.
Okay, so my name's Amelia Crete.
What is it?
Oh, I got an infection. I'm not really supposed to pick at it like that. I'm just trying to clean it right now. I shouldn't really pick at it. I should just be washing it with an alcohol wipe and that's it. I'm just picking it because I'm nervous. I shouldn't be doing that. It's bad.
Yeah, he's gotten all the scabs off already 4 times today.
No, I didn't do that.
Off some of them. Oh yes, you picked at some of them.
Yeah, I picked at something because they're really itchy, but I'm trying to get it to heal. It's actually looking not too bad. It's all pink around them now, not red, and my leg's not swollen up 3 times the size anymore. The swelling's gone down. So cleaning up with alcohol does help.
Yes, it dries it out.
Oh, and it gets all the bacteria and stuff away.
It dries it out too.
Yeah, it'll make it all dry up quick.
My legs don't have cuts like that, except for little cuts from like bumping, because I'm very...
I was in the hospital because of this a couple weeks ago, and I had to take intravenous antibiotics. And when I got to the hospital, I had to do a month of oral antibiotics. But it's not totally beat yet. I think I might have to go on antibiotics again.
Well, was it all your legs were infected? Every single
No,
leg?
this one was like this big.
Oh, just that one in your ankle.
Yeah.
If you are going to try something, depression, addiction, or suicide thoughts, you are not alone. Here are people who care, who want to listen and help. Please go to support groups are in the screen.
It'll get better. I'm just going to talk to the doctor tomorrow about getting on some antibiotics again, maybe a stronger one. But you can't take the same one again right away because it's not going to work. Because I think this stuff's getting stronger. It's getting used to being on me, and it's not going to let go real easy.
told me you were gonna film it, I was gonna do a bigger one. Master Blaster. Number 2. All right, you go.
Me and Palmer have been friends for a really long time, probably about 15 years.
All right, Protective Plumber.
He's a good friend of mine.
All right, Protective Plumber.
We call him Plumber because he actually is a plumber.
He actually is a plumber.
That was his job before.
Yeah. Superintendent.
Yeah, he actually is a plumber. Doesn't talk to him.
So hard to find love in this world. In the drug world, there's barely any.
Well,
You
I
can
can,
maybe
I
find
can,
one partner. If you're lucky to find one partner,
I can show like brother love and sister love, but I can't show
chivalry is gone.
you know what I mean? Like how would I say that? Like lover type love. I just can't do that. I'm not. I don't
If a
function.
lover, if a man lost a
I
woman,
don't function in that area. I
if a
shut
man
that down.
lost a woman that he loves in his life, he will never ever be the same.
No, I shut that down a long time ago. Everybody's ever told me they love me has hurt me really bad, so I just don't let it get that far.
Exactly.
And,
Nothing
it's
worse than a lover's scorn.
my enemies hurt me a lot less than my lovers do.
Your mother?
Eh?
My mother.
Not my mother. I said my enemies hurt me a lot less than my lovers do. It always ends in fucking bullshit. I went back to this one girl like 4 times.
Okay, you ready?
Sure. Do you have a set of questions you want to ask?
Sorry?
Well, I'm on film too. Shit, I didn't know that. Hold on a sec. No, he wouldn't. Dargy wouldn't take anything from me. He's not like that. Dargy would never take anything from you. He's not like that. Okay. I'm a bit nervous. I've never been on film before.
Your phone in your teeth.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you ready to start?
This